way, Smokey. Roll 'em.
One night in January 1992, a pal and I were walking through PPG Plaza in downtown Pittsburgh. We lived nearby and heard that the film Innocent Blood was in town, shooting a few blocks over in Market Square. There in the middle of the plaza, we met the godmother of the female assassin genre, French actress Anne Parillaud.
Thank God, you've got good reflexes.
I'm talking about Nikita, aka La Femme Nikita, from 1990. Miss Parillaud was an absolute delight to meet. Overjoyed and very shocked we even recognized her or even had seen La Femme Nikita at the time. It actually opened in theaters stateside 10 months earlier, myself seeing it at least 3 times from what I can remember. She was super sweet enough to sign the back of my business card, which is all I had on me. Neither her or us had any sheer concept of how popular this film would eventually become.
Igloo, 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 igloo.
As it still resonates today, 34 years later. By expanding its own universe in various TV shows, as well as Hong Kong and American remakes, pushing forward the idea that a woman can also play the lead as an action star. More to come on this in my Long Kiss Goodnight follow-up. Married together at the time with a daughter, director Luc Besson stated that he and Anne would switch it up, living in separate places a week at a time during filming. Quote, "I needed to love the character of Nikita in order to shoot," he says. And to come back to the same girl at night and ask her to pass the salt breaks all the magic. That love for Nikita is shown throughout the film, extending out to its viewers. Her on-screen transformation keeps us hooked as each section progresses. Beginning with raw angst and violent criminal tendencies, followed with a lack of discipline. Inevitably breaking down into fragility for the instant she thinks the end is nigh. With a myriad of emotions swirling in succession from the beginning of the film, which at times gives us sympathy for Nikita, while also keeping us aware of her prior actions which led her here.
À la réclusion criminelle à perpétuité. Cette condamnation sera assortie d'une période de sûreté de 30 ans.
Her appointed handler,
Bob. Hein? Oncle Bob.
is her guidance to redemption, played masterfully by Tchéky Karyo.
Pour servir l'État.
His straight business demeanor isn't there to give Nikita a hug.
Le numéro 1, jamais la première balle.
By the end of her training, which covers the course of 3 years, there is a bond of thin trust that grows between them, with love projected
C'est la dernière fois que je t'embrasse.
but never acted upon, much like her relationship with Armand, who lays the groundwork in teaching Nikita the ability to use her own femininity for her advantage. Of course, any trainee has bits of rebellion,
Assis sur une branche, je l'attrape par la queue, et après j'en fais des nœuds.
One instance is demonstrated after taking Bob hostage briefly. To another when her outbursts land Nikita in hot water with a superior, giving Bob the grim news of 2 weeks or...
Après, je pourrais plus rien faire pour toi. Plus rien du tout.
Bob's minimal impression has maximum effect as time jump signifies this. Thinking for a moment it's a celebration of her 23rd birthday, soon realizing that the champagne is the only thing on the menu. When composer Reinke soundtrack deviates from the poppy techno jazz style score to this piece, the scene to this day still manages to always deliver a lump in the back of my throat. Her transformation from punk to cold-blooded assassin is believable, while also keeping her fragility apparent. Her wings are no longer clipped, but tagged,
Ce n'est que moi, je vous aurais laissé crever.
releasing her into society, meeting a curious, sweet, soft-spoken cashier by the name of Marco.
Ah, des raviolis.
Nikita is on the prowl for more than overabundant purchase of ravioli. Their suddenly turned 6-month relationship explores Nikita's own vulnerability further.
Pourquoi t'invites jamais personne à la maison?
Pressed to invite anyone she knows over for dinner, Nikita breaks down asking Bob.
Vous savez que vous êtes le premier de la famille qu'elle me présente.
Uncle Bob's sweet touch of a story enables a calm between this trio. Given an engagement gift for a trip to Venice, Nikita once again is tasked to a mission while juggling inner demons and Marco's growing emotional curiosity towards her.
T'as rien entendu de ce que je disais?
Taking a prickly audience with Bob,
T'es un malade, Bob. Faut que tu le saches.
she's handed her next assignment. When the mission is bungled from above, they send only one man to take care of this mess.
Victor, nettoyeur.
Played by legend Jean Reno, who later reprises his role further as Léon in The Professional, a great double bill to this. Or as Besson stated, quote, "Now maybe Jean is playing the American cousin of Victor. This time he's more human." Either way, he lends an indelible impression not just on Nikita, but the audience as well. A man who sticks to the plan with always a way out. Nikita's ruse subsequently crumbles, where she must now disappear. With Marco surrendering up knowledge he's managed to piece together about his mysterious Marie in one of the most beautiful scenes.
Tu vas partir, c'est ça?
A quiet, subtle, and emotional performance between these two. Perhaps that's why to this day we're still in love with Nikita.
Elle va nous manquer, hein.
Until next time. Thank you to our YouTube members and everyone out there for your continued support. And Hail Cthulhu!